Hi, Jules. You are always Johnny on the spot. You already hit the like button. Yay! Thank you. I've got my tea here. What are you drinking tonight? It's a Sunday night. It's time for tea time for me. What a day, huh? Hi, lucky girl. Will my mother-in-law survive her cancer diagnosis? Well, you never want to use the tarot to predict death, but let's see what your mother-in-law needs to know, all right? So, lucky girl, what does... Yes, Cheryl R. Welcome, Pam. Welcome, Mouth of the South, and Heidi and Nikki Larson. So our very first question has to do with a sad reading of Lucky Girl's mother-in-law has cancer, and we're not going to ask if she's going to survive it because we don't want to predict death because miracles happen. Miracles happen. So what does she need to know about the mother-in-law's cancer? That's what you ask it. Look at, she's fighting it. Woo! What a fighter. Page of Swords. Got the weapon up there. Pooh! Let's see how this will work out here. Oh my gosh. It's almost like they're with the Page of Pentacles. It feels like she's going to somebody who's learning or trying new treatments or new techniques. I can't believe I got 2 pages. That's actually really good. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. I don't want to make promises, but the 10 of Pentacles for me means the body can come back to 100% from before it was sick. I think she's got the potential to kick cancer's butt, and cancer will, in the end, wish that she never picked that woman to be in. She's like, whoa, I'm ready for you. And yeah, it's not going to be an easy battle, but it looks like she's got a team of people. The 10 of Pentacles is also like a team of people together that know what they're doing. They're trying new treatments, and always send the energy of the vision that they're totally healed. Always send the vision that they're totally healed when you have people like that. Don't see them as deceased. See them as alive. Hi, Michelle. See them as alive and making it. Kelly Ewalt. Good evening, Melanie. My son just bought me my first tarot deck. Congratulations. What an adorable son. Mwah, mwah. Love your son. That is so exciting. I do have an academy. Let's see. I don't really promote myself very well, but this is called, what's it called? Tarot and Numerology Academy. It is on Facebook. I don't even know how to spell Facebook. Oh, it's going to be all in capitals. Why is it doing that? Facebook. $11 a month. Cancel anytime. So what you could do is join for $11 and then download all the classes, and I wouldn't care if you did that. I mean, I don't care. And then you could, there's pre-recorded classes and all the handouts. You could download all of those, and then you could get out. So for $11, you would get all the material for learning. You can't even buy a book for $11. So I think I put the link there. No pressure though. If there's other places to learn, you can learn for free on the internet. You can just practice. Hi, Melody. My name is Harold Kovac. Hello. So I think that, I'm not sure if that put the link there or not. I don't know much about this. Hi, Pat Hill. You have a couple of procedures this week. What will the outcome be good? All right, let's look at these. Okay. Let's go down and look at what we have here. Iced coffee. Yummy. I'm drinking blueberry tea. So Kelly Ewalt, get that deck out and you go, girl. Keep reading. Keep reading. Keep practicing. Yeah, she's a fighter for sure. Did you see that page in the swords? It was like whack. And Cancer's going to be like, whoa, get out of here. We don't want to be in her body. We want someone weak. She likes her doctors. That's great. Tanya Hikes, should I go back to my old job? Now, those of you who know me, I have certain decks for certain types of subjects. So Universal Weight is my serious, my health reading, and my work deck. So Tanya Hikes, should she go back to her old job? Wow, look at that. Now, one would think that with this card, it's like freaking run. Don't just walk back to that job. Run. But we don't know the rest of the story yet. We only pulled one card, and it looks like they're racing back, right? They're in a big hurry. So we're going to be like, wait a minute. We got to get the rest of the story. Look at that. So this could be that you're going back faster than you think with the Sun card. I feel like things have changed there. So even in the past, if you didn't want to return, it feels like something has changed there. I wonder if you had an angry person there. Look at, you're going to be more confident, like more confident and feel, things are different. She's looking like, things have changed. And processes have changed, procedures change, but it's hard to argue with the Sun card because the sun is a good card. So you really can't argue with major arcana, especially when it's the Sun card. So ultimately it's your decision, but according to the cards, it will be perfectly fine, and that you'll be okay if you go back to that job. So I'm going to say yes to that because of the Sun card. Nikki Larson wants to know, what do I need to know right now? That's my favorite question. I'm going to ask a couple of decks, but I'm trying to use the Shit Happens Oracle a little bit more. So I'm going to pull a Shit Happens card, and then I'm going to go to a regular card. So the Shit Happens tells you what you need to know is you can't pick up a turd by the clean end. So there's something going on with control, with control. So this just means there could be a shitty situation going on, and just to stay away from it, right? Stay away from it. And then what else you need to know from the Robin Wood deck is that, yeah, things are burdensome right now. Like you're going through a time where there's a little bit of heaviness, like it just, a little bit of heavy, like too much responsibility, or you don't have a very good attitude right now. That's the 10 of Wands. It's just like, I don't know what to do. But the planets are aligning. This is my card, that the planets are aligning. And thank you, lucky girl. The planets are aligning for you to have your dreams come true. So make sure you know what your dreams are. Make sure you have dreams. And make sure you organize them and pick your top two. Pick your top two dreams and start taking action, because you see she's got her foot going into the water. So Nikki Larson, what you need to know right now is step your foot into new waters. You're stepping your foot into something new coming. And with the Star, it's always good. It's always 100% good with the Star card. Always 100% good. Alexis Evans. I keep seeing the number 1003. Alexis, I wonder if that's, oh shit. I have an ALEXIS down here, and it just turned on. I'm gonna have to call you by your last name. I gotta get that out of here. I moved it down here because we tore apart our kitchen and put new countertops in. So I moved ALEXIS down here, and so I had to be careful because I could turn it on, and I had to get it upstairs. So I'm gonna have to call you by Evans, Miss Evans. Miss Evans. Okay, Miss Evans. You keep seeing the number 1003. So 1003, the 1 is something new, and the 3 is communication, and the zeros just add extra energy to it. So if that is your real first name, Your real first name is a 135691. So you have a 3 as the second letter of your first name, if that is your real name. And so the 1 and the 3 together is a 4. So here's what I'm going to say, reading that 1003 number. Number 1, there's something new starting in your life. Number 2, make sure that you are communicating, that you're doing more or improve your communication. And when you add those two together, it means getting a plan together. So getting a plan together, communicating to people so that your plan of what this plan is, and starting something new. There's definitely something new coming to you when that set of numbers is coming to you. And now the 3 means it could be, if you don't know what it is, it could be communicated to you after the 00, which means when you tune in and you're open to it. I call zeros the God power. It amps up the number before and after it. HLK5555 is Harold Kovac. Okay, welcome to the channel. Pat Hill, I have a couple of procedures this week. Will the outcome be good? So if they're totally different procedures, I have to handle them separately because we can't lump them together. So the first procedure, we'll just call it procedure A, unless they're both related to the same thing. If they're both related to the same thing, I can lump them together. But otherwise, I have to handle them separately. So we'll just call it procedure A. Is it going to end up good for Pat Hill? So I have to pull another card. I feel like you're going to be limited. Whatever the outcome of this procedure is, for one thing, High Priestess, we don't know. For another thing, the devil, don't worry about this, but this is the discovering something, and you're going to feel limited by it. You're going to feel limited by whatever this is or whatever's being done. So I'm going to pull a few more cards, and this is just procedure A that I'm going to call it. So don't be afraid just because the devil shows up. But this can mean fear, but it just means it's a card about restriction. So I don't know if your diet will be restricted or something's going to be restricted, or if they're going to suggest that you have surgery or something. But there's going to be a restriction. And the High Priestess means we don't know the whole story. There's some hidden aspect to this. And this is procedure A. But ultimately, this can be my surgery card, but it would be minor surgery. So ultimately, this is going to be okay. Regardless, this can also be fear around it. But in the end, you trust in who is doing this and trust, because that's the crown. In the end, procedure A is going to end up being okay, but I still get the word restriction around it, and I don't know why. So something's going to be restricted for a while. And procedure B is God, I just shuffled and got the same card. And it has a B in it. It's got a B in it. Something, okay, just wait. I feel like this is just more crabby. This is more of, why do I even have to bother with this? Look at the arms are crossed. I wish I didn't have to bother with this. Why am I bothering with this? Kind of a feeling like closed off. Like, he's got his arms folded. He's closed off. And this is, they're going to reveal something. That's the High Priestess. Something's going to be revealed. But there's an offer made. This is good from Spirit. Like there's an offer coming in, but there's a crabbiness around it. This is going to be a pain in the ass. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to say, I don't get anything like detrimental around it, but it's going to be a pain in the ass, like literally. Literally a pain in the ass. Tax prep for the farm business. Oh, thank you, Cheryl R. Did you have a question on here? Or I'll just pull a card for you. Let me see what your question was. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my God, that was so generous. I'm looking for your question, Cheryl R. Oh, here. Does anyone from the other side have a message? That would be, way over here. I use a steampunk for that. Does anyone on the other side have a message for Cheryl R? Does anyone have a message from Cheryl R? There's a woman here, she passed before her time, and I feel like she was, had a very quirky personality, a very quirky sense of humor. And she holds up her hand with a lot of fire energy because she's here. She almost is telling me that you have like an ability to work with your hands, like, I don't know, crafts or something, but she's showing me your hands, like your hands are special, like you do crafts, you do energy. I don't know. She's just talking about your hands. I mean, literally, she's got energy flying out of the hand. She could have, or somebody could have smoked. Somebody was smoking. She's showing me somebody smoking. Thank you, Jules. Thank you, lucky girl. You guys are so generous. So lucky girl, I also then have a male figure coming in who's holding up a glass of wine to toast. And he's like, you're tough. You're going to get through something. So it feels like you can conquer anything in this life that you want. Like you're tough. Like you have gone through a few losses of people that you really cared about. And you've come out on top. They're proud of you. Who's smoking? Somebody is smoking. Are you smoking? If you're smoking, they're like, don't smoke. Or somebody is over there because they smoked. Because now 2 of my cards, there's smokers in it. So I'm not sure what's going on with the smoking. But it's like, woo, smoking. They also indicate there's a book. You could read a book that would have something important. And then take care of your car. Like make sure your car has all the maintenance, all the oil change, all the tires balanced. And I feel like this one woman over there is your guardian when you're traveling. She's like, don't get distracted. And she's like, watch out for this. She's like almost like a backseat driver, except she's in the spirit world. So it's kind of funny. I don't know. Do you know who these people are? It looks like you've got a couple people over there. All right, let me go back up and see who I've got next for the readings. Pam McGinley, are you next, I believe? Pam McGinley. What does Pam McGinley need to know? Pam McGinley. Hi, Pam. What does Pam need to know? I grabbed a different deck. You know what? You're conquering some big stuff right now. Like you're conquering it. You're rising above all these challenges and you're like, I see things from a different perspective. It's almost like you're getting all these aha. And also your faith in the unseen world, is getting stronger, and things that used to tie you down are no longer tying you down. You're down to like the final chapter of what holds you back, and then you're 100% free. Look at that. Knight of Wands. You've got spirit guides coming in to communicate to you about how to proceed forward, how to move forward with your life with joy. The moon, I feel like the moon card's showing up because you're paying attention to the cycles of the moon, and like there's like a wild nature. We have like a wild side to us and a tame side. And it feels like for a long time you didn't want your wild, crazy side to come out. But it's okay to be fun and crazy and wild and weird in a good way. And that's what's coming out, like Weird Pam. Hey, join the club. It's a good club, trust me. It's like you can be silly and weird and be okay. It's like you're natural, you don't have to be restricted anymore. You're going to be unrestricted, which is going to be super fun. So what you need to know is, yes, you're in the final stages of being free from what has held you back. Let me grab the super chats here. Lucky girl, did you have a question here? Let me go back and look. Oh, you need to quit smoking. Okay. All these cards are like, oh, it was your mom and your brother. Oh, you knew who they were then. Yeah, they were like, stop smoking. I mean, that was like smoking. It was so interesting. All right, lucky girl. Let's see if you had, otherwise I'm going to pull, if I can't find it, lucky girl, I will pull a fortune. I have these fortune reading cards that I got, and I'm really excited to dig into those. Oh, thank you for sending healing to Pat Hill. That was really kind. All right, so lucky girl, I can't find where, oh, here. Oh, that was with your mother-in-law. Okay, I'm going to pull a fortune card for you for the super chat. You get the word plane, Plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will soon become more full and more enriched. That means more enriched. That is a really good card from the fortune telling deck. Heidi Phillips, what do I have to know for next week? Heidi Phillips, what do I have to know for next week? If I accidentally skip you, then just ask it again. Because sometimes I just can't scroll properly. What does Heidi Phillips need to know for this coming week? That's one of my favorite questions. Whoa, it's all about you, girly. Let's pull an Effet card. This is the Effet Oracle, and let's just sprinkle some Effet into her week. The Effet is, maybe this is because they're mean and stupid. So that means be aware that some people are just mean-natured, and that's how they are. And all you got to do is kind of watch them. You don't have to buy into it. The Queen just watches them. And so for next week, oh my gosh, Page of Pentacles. This could either be focused on a younger person, because wow, they're looking at each other. Woo, they are really looking at each other. It's like definitely focus on a younger person. And then let me pull another one to see. You're going to kind of have an exciting week next week because you're going to be able to involve yourself with group energy. Think about groups, like you could join a group Zoom class or some group where everybody's getting together, or do a group phone call. It's like try to get a group engaging, a group that you feel comfortable with. That's also the happiness and celebration card. So that tells me that you could get some good news next week. Michelle, a message for me. All right, let's pull from another one. What does Michelle need to know for a message right now? Oh, this is fascinating. Being responsible but mischievous and cheerful. Happy news about a career, promotion, scholarship, or well thought out plans go perfectly. Just needing a little push to get it started. Something that you have been wanting to do is going to break through and let you take the next step. And then I'm going to also pull from the HIT Happens Oracle. this one, lots of fun. This is lots of fun. And I'm going to see, what does Michelle need to know from this oracle? Oh, time to celebrate the good shit. This went right along with that reading. You are going to be celebrating the good SHIT. Wow. This is amazing when the cards are right in alignment with what your message is. You got some good stuff coming, girly. You can almost start celebrating tonight. You got your wine bottle ready? HLK, who is Harold. Hi, Harold. I have experienced many people in my room for about 4 years. They're all only visible to me at night as I close my eyes to sleep. Who are they and what do they want with me? Oh, what deck am I going to use for that? Spirits. Let me think. I'm going to grab Anna K, my Anna K deck. Who are these spirits that are in Harold's room at night? Oh, they're troubled. They're earthbound. They're earthbound. I mean, they're not out to hurt you, but they're just spirits that didn't go to the light. Do you think we should send them to the light? Because this is the card that is like, if they went to the light, they'd be much happier. By the way, they're shadow people. So you're never going to see like their face. You're just going to see shadows of them. You're not going to see any details. They're shadow people. But they would be much happier if they went to the light. See this? They have loved ones that are waiting for them. I think we should send them to the light. The fastest way I know to do that is with a crystal skull. I'm going to grab one. For those of you who don't know, this is Galaxy. Once in a while I do crystal skull readings and it's a lot of fun. So we're going to have Galaxy send those spirits in Harold's room. That skull weighs like 10 pounds. We're going to have Galaxy send the spirit to the light, and then we're going to pull a card to see what Harold needs to know about that. So here we go. Galaxy, please send all the spirits that would do better in the light, and that, we're giving them free will. We're not just doing it against their free will, to send them to the light. And then we're going to ask, because it happens instantly, we're going to ask, what's the outcome for these spirits in Harold's room? Did they go to the light? Ooh, now he's got his hand above the world. They're not on the planet anymore. It worked. They're free. See the bird? They're free. At least one of them is. We sent one of them. Did they all go? Yes. I feel like they all went. It's good luck. They're thankful because they were miserable. They were miserable. Now they're free and happy. And look there's a star on top of her head. They went to the stars. They're shining stars now. But I feel like, Harold, if you want me to be honest, that you have somebody from the other side who does love you, but they're deceased. And I feel like when they come around, it's okay. So we didn't send any of your loved ones to the light, just the spirits that were miserable. And I don't think they wanted anything from you. They were just miserable. Thank you, Kelly Ewalt. Can you tell? 20, let's see. I have 29 years experience with the tarot. Does that tell you how old I am? Kind of. I'm pretty old. STL girl, we're going to give you a message. STL girl, you'll get another message from the SHIT Happens Oracle. Sometimes shit happens and you have to be in acceptance mode. This card kind of comes up and tells me that, some of the stuff we go through doesn't have to be fixed right away. It's just like, life is good and then a crappy thing will happen and then life will get good again. It's like ride the minor crappy ones and accept, that this is where we are right now. This is a situation going on. And when you change your perspective, everything changes and things open up and there's all kinds of possibilities that will come to you. Tonya Hikes, any loved ones with a message? Yes, you have somebody over there that wants to know if this feels like a male and it feels like they want you to get your eyes checked. I mean, do you need glasses? They're like, she needs to get her eyes checked. She needs to wear glasses or something. So are you having like dry eye or anything wrong with your eyes? Or this person, I don't know if they had an eye issue or they wore these big thick glasses. But I'm getting a message about eyes. But other than that, they're sending a big hug to you. It's almost like they knew you like this, like really close. Nikki Larson, tax prep for the farm is always stressful. Looking at giving new classes. Oh, new classes. Post your business in here so people will know how to get a hold of you, Nikki. Kelly Ewald, should I start my greenhouse business or pursue something else? So what I like to do with that is that's a choice. So I'm going to do one card for the greenhouse, one card for something else. Is it in her highest and best interest for Kelly Ewald to start a greenhouse business? That's going to be a freaking nightmare to get that up and running. Pursue something else. Looks like you have to, something else is a lot more appealing. This is something else. It looks like you need to, I wouldn't give up on the greenhouse, but it looks like you would need to really do more research in that and make sure that that's really what you love and really what you want to do. Because the something else card was doing what you love, like really love, and then knowing that it will be successful. Gracie says hi. Woo! I put the something because I wasn't sure. Oh, you guys might be having conversations among yourselves. Thank you for smashing the like button. Holy smack. Nancy Bravo Jones. Love watching your show. Wondering if my invention will do good. Wondering if my invention will do good. Do I have messages from Spirit? Okay, is Nancy Bravo Jones's invention going to be good? Nancy Bravo Jones, is her invention going to do good or be good? Wow, you put some thought into this. It needs a little bit of tweaking. Like, don't give up on it. Like, you're tempted to give up on it. Like, it's missing one little component. So this is the Hermit, and he does research. Do a little more research on something, some part of it, and then yes. I wonder if this has something to do with what people do in their home or use in their home. Because this is the home card. Like if this is going to help people at their home or... but anyway, it's a little bit more research, and yes, it will do good. Messages from Spirit. Messages from Spirit. Be loving. Know that you're a comforting person. You can be emotional at times. You're very intuitive. The Spirit is saying, listen to your heart, and you can trust your intuition, and that sometimes you take care of others too much, and at times it's time to take care of yourself. So it's like self-care. What did your mother smoke, Nancy? Clove cigarettes? Clove. Never heard of that. That is interesting. Jules, thank you for the super chat. My entire body vibrates off and on. It shakes my bed and chair. It's so strong. This time it's been going on a few days now. What's going on? Why is Jules' body vibrating? Why is her body vibrating? I feel like this part of this is I get the mother, the Empress card, like it's passed down from your mother, like it's genetic thing. And then I also get that you're channeling. Are you trying to channel spirits? Because it's almost like channeling. You could go into, some people shake when they channel. So I need to know, like, are you trying to channel? Are you channeling energy? If not, this is something from your mother's side of the family. Because the Empress could be, it's passed down. It's a trait that, or a condition that is passed down from the mother's side of the family. Your husband's not too crazy about, oh, got you. Nothing going on with eyes. Okay, so do you have somebody passed over that wore glasses or had issues with their eyes? Because maybe they're giving a hint that they want you to know who this is, and maybe they wore really different glasses, because they definitely were focused on their eyes. Liz Lopez would love to know what spirits are around me with messages from the other side. What spirits? Do you mean like spirit guides are around you? What spirits are around Liz Lopez? You have a really strong woman. Like, I'm talking strong, compassionate, loving, might have loved cats, and she's above you. She gives me the breast cancer symbol. I don't know if somebody died of breast cancer, but I also feel like that you've got a guide that's helping you through some physical hard times. Like, this could be financial and physical hard times. So this could be a guide that's helping you through a physically or financially hard, difficult time, with compassion and love. Look at this, with compassion and love. Oh, your mom had colon cancer. Okay. Oh, that might be the cancer. So the mom is coming through telling you to be strong also. But to look at, you've also got a hand from Spirit, Ace of Cups. You've got Spirit, almost like a dove bringing you peace, I almost want to call like the dove your power animal for a while, to bring you peace. You also have a guide from the Orient, like Asia, like an Asian guide from the Orient, which is very interesting. And it's telling you to be comfortable with who you are and that it's going to help you with your finances. The Asian guide is going to help you with your finances, which would be good. That is always a good thing. Maria Tankersley, my mom died 5 years ago. Is her spirit with anyone in my family? Sorry to hear about your mother's loss, that loss of your mother. Is Maria Tankersley's mother, is her spirit with anyone in the family? Absolutely. And get this, you asked if her spirit, and literally, I kid you not, the word spirit is on this card. I'll see if I can get the camera to focus. See, ales, wines, and spirits. She's with more than one. She's with like the whole family. She's like, I'm here and I am with the whole family. So yes, the answer to your question is a resounding 100% yes. And she's very happy. She's a very happy woman on the other side. There's a lot of vibrating people in this room tonight. Sometimes when I do transcendental meditation, I'll do like a shaking, but it doesn't go on constantly. That would be a little annoying though. Oh, information comes to you constantly, not on purpose. You might want to shut your filter off and see if that helps the vibrating, so you're not channeling constantly. You named it, Nancy, I named it Fancy Bravo Stick for your pain in the neck. Roll your pain away. Wow, I think we all need that. That sounds wonderful. I wish you a whole lot of success with that, Nancy, because anything that takes away pain is a good thing. Mine, any messages from my dad? Any messages? Okay, Dad, can you come through for N mine? Can you come through for N mine? Did he used to do crossword puzzles or something? I see a pen and a paper. So I don't know if you're a writer or he was a writer. But he wants to write something. He wants to write like a note, or maybe you have a letter written by him or a note written by him. But he's definitely happy on the other side now. Big changes for him on the other side. Big changes for him. It was devastating when he had to leave the planet, though. It was devastating for him to leave the planet. I mean, he's literally telling me devastating. But he wishes you all the happiness in the world. It's almost like for one thing, when it shows a woman reading a tarot card, he's like shocked that I can look at a card and communicate with him. But he sends love to his children. And I don't know, is there a dog up there with him? Did he have a dog and now there's a dog up there? Because I feel like he's talking about a dog, a cute dog, like a loving dog. Jojo, when did I come on? I always come on at 6 o'clock, which was 45 minutes ago. 6 o'clock on Sunday nights for reading and fun. Mostly fun, right? We all want to have mostly fun. We've been hearing and talking to doves through our fireplace and chimney every morning. Oh my God, you can't make that shit up on a good day. Sorry that you're going through physical and financial hardships, Liz, but it is going to improve. Nikki Larson, thanks for the opportunity. My business is Be Still and Know. Is that on Facebook or is that a web page, Nikki? I do Reiki, angel card readings, Akashic Records. My office is in Darlington. Do you do remote, Nikki? Tell the people if you do remote, and if so, if there's a web page or if that's a Facebook page. Jules, that would be extremely annoying to me. If that doesn't get better, I think I would seek out the medical people. Because you don't want to have that going on. That would be annoying. Jojo, I need help. Well, we all know that. But on a serious note, my cat is very ill. Oh, and we don't know what is wrong. Been to the vet yesterday, called me today, and she's going to admit to the hospital tomorrow. What does Jojo need to know about her cat that is ill? Yeah, she needs medical intervention. She needs a hospital. This is the medical catechist symbol in between them. She needs people who know how to treat this. And it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game to see if they can get this cat treated properly in the right time frame. Could be, this is my surgery card, could be a minor surgery required or a procedure that's invasive and paying out money in the vet bill, but it looks like you'll be able to afford it because the Six of Pentacles means it's not going to financially devastate you, and it's going to be in the hands of people who will know what to do. I'm going to send the cat the message that you're going to be okay. Just hang in there. You're going to be okay. We're getting people to help you, because sometimes the animals freak out, and I'll just calm the cat down and say, you're going to be in good hands. You're going to be in good hands. We'll send her all kinds of healing energy. My brother's dog. Oh, his brother's dog passed away? Hi, Heath. What do you see in the near future for myself, Gemini, and my Capricorn? Okay, this is be a relationship. What do you see for Gemini and Capricorn? Somebody is not open. Somebody is afraid. Somebody's kind of closed off emotionally or afraid to, but this is, if you work on this, you can succeed. If you do a little bit of work, you can succeed. Look at that. Just don't be foolish. This is the Fool card. Just don't do anything foolish. Take your time. Take your time. Have a lot of communication, open and honest communication. Marsha Q, oh boy, how do I pronounce that? Kuipers. Can you do a reading from my deceased pet Torty, a cat named Pookie? Okay, where's Anna K? Anna K, oh, here you are. Anna K. All right, Anna K. What message does Pookie have for Marsha? We'll just call you Marsha. What message does Pookie have for you? Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's healthy over there. She's healthy and she's a little chunky. And she finally is climbing this tree. She is climbing a tree. She still eats kind of weird stuff. Like she'll try something new. She'll bite into it and be like, nope, or yep. She's like trying new things, new foods over there. And she's a night owl. Like she loves the nightlife. And she also sends you a great deal of love because she said you are one of the most compassionate people on the planet. She thinks you are the most compassionate person on the planet. I wonder if she carried things around in her mouth. I feel like she carries things around in her mouth. Jojo, her blood work came back okay, but she won't eat or drink. I was told to force feed her tonight. Okay, yeah, I think they're going to do a diagnosis, and I think they're going to do further tests and find out what's going on with her. We'll send her the very best of healing. I haven't done remote, but I've been considering it. Okay, Nikki, that's good to know. Thank you, Heath. Oh, it cost $400 and that's all you had. Ew. Well, hopefully this is not going to be too expensive for the next, thing. Hopefully it's something very simple. Let's just send the energy that this is something very simple. Marsha, I keep dreaming about her, and in the dream, she's like, see, I'm alive and I'm not dead. I'm not sure why that dream keeps happening. Why does that dream keep happening? Oh, because she's just a party girl. She is just a party girl. She had a mouse stuffy and she carried it in her mouth. Oh my God, she is funny. She is hilarious. All right, let's ask $400 for x-rays than the rest of the stuff. Yikes, it'll work out. Let me ask. Is it going to work out financially for JoJo? Usually the Six of Pentacles is that you'll have enough money to afford it. It's going to be some confusion, all right? So look at the human's masked. It's going to take a little bit to find it. It's going to take a little bit to find out what's going on. But I feel like with the Devil card, don't worry. I feel like they are going to find it. This is miserable, though. This is like the cat's feeling miserable. But the Empress says that's going to turn out okay. I feel like there'll be some kind of treatment. Yeah, this is like you're going to have to be tight with the money for a while. So I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, it's not financial devastation, but it is like maybe a payment plan or it's taking it one step or at a time. You'll just have to see what this is. I always tell people, to just, keep us updated. You just have to always take care of your finances. And if the animal has something that is obviously going to be fatal, then don't stick a whole bunch of money into a condition that the animal's just going to pass away anyway, because animals feel differently about death than people do. It's easy for animals to die. They don't have any fear of death at all. So keep us updated, please. We're sending you all kinds of healing energy. What does the group today need to know from the Shit Happens deck? What does the group need to know? Shit out of luck, try something new. But this is pioneering. Here's what that card means to me. Sometimes it means that if you always if you always do what you've always done, you'll always be where you've always been. So what that pioneering means is the shit out of luck means that if something in your life isn't working, you have to make a change and do something completely different, and then you'll have a different outcome. So a lot of times this comes up for relationships. And so know that you cannot change someone else, all right? So if you always keep thinking that you're going to change someone else and then you wonder why they're not changing, it's because you cannot change other people. And so pioneering means try something different. You can only change your reaction and your perception of it. So I'm going to see if Alexa will play some drums. Play drums. Wait, how do I don't even...
This might answer your question. I know about 352 cyanidase, including red drum, freshwater drum, black drum, and turtle.
I just got my first Alexis. Never had that before. Never had anything like that before. Never had, Siri or anything like that. And so I don't really know how to use it yet. So I'm going to see if I can get it to play drums. Alexis, play drums. I think it's ignoring me. Have you ever talked to Alexis and you just get completely ignored? Alexis, play drumming music. It just shut off. We just got an Alexis last week. You have to say Alexis. It just doesn't want to do the drumming thing. Alexis, play flute music. What is wrong with my Alexis? Do I need to box her up? Oop, now she's blue again. I'll have to do something about that. Anyway, I'm just having a lot of fun learning how to use that thing. But tonight it's kind of tired. I think Alexa might be tired. She's probably saying, bitch, leave me alone. You can set up stuff on the app. Oh, Alexa, play drum roll.
Okay.
She did. That was great. She's fired, yeah. She did the drum roll. That was pretty funny. Oh, Alexa, give me a tarot reading.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Probably best Alexa stays away from tarot readings. Don't you think? That could scare the crap out of all of us. Well, you guys, we are done with our hour here. I would like to thank you all for joining me on Sunday night. Thank you for your generous super chats. I'll see you here next Sunday. I have got a stream of ideas for YouTube videos this week. So I'll be putting some more videos on the channel. I'll be diving into a few murder mystery decks and ask Alexa if she works for the government. Alexa, do you work for the government?
No, I'm designed to protect your privacy. Your data is never shared with the government unless a request meets legal requirements and Amazon's policies. You can read Amazon's full privacy notice in the legal and compliance section of the Alexa app.
Oh my God, she's going on and on and on. But the answer was no, but she's just going on and on and on about the...
Thanks for your feedback.
Thanks for my feedback. Okay, I don't have any feedback. That is hilarious. All right, everybody. Tell Pookie I love her. I will certainly tell Pookie that you love her. I will see you next week. And you guys have a